Who am I? Hello everyone, it's Campbell here coming at ya with another video, and today, that's right, we're gonna unveil secrets and reveal everything. I haven't been able to eat all morning, so this is exciting for me. Separate reason, but I am a little bit loopy lala, which is perfect for today's brand new YouTube video. Yes, I know I started out with a little bit of deep and meaningful, but yes, today we're finding out who I am. I was having some lovely dinner on a recent holiday with my beautiful partner, Eden. We were having a conversation, and I don't really know much about the sort of behind the scenes of who I am as a person or what my background is or anything like that. So I thought it would be a good idea to find out. So if you want to watch me find out who I really am, then please keep on watching. Yes, I went ahead and pre-ordered this Ancestry DNA activation kit. I got it with traits as well. Again, I want to know as much as I possibly can. And this is not sponsored, by the way. Absolutely 100% not sponsored. This is quite expensive, so if you want to support me on Patreon, patreon.com/Campbell, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Future day, will have all the details down there, of course, for you to do. Begin your DNA story. I need to activate my kit, collect my saliva, mail my sample, and then wait eagerly for my results. And also, we have this pretty little video as well that shows me how to deal with the saliva in the thing. I've got my activation here, so I'm going to go ahead now and activate my DNA kit, enter my code. So I need to enter my 15-digit activation code located on my collection tube. Alright, so I've gone ahead and activated my card. It comes with a pre-packaged, prepaid return box. Comes with this groovy logo of a sporting clothes brand and a test tube. So this is great. Let's see what I need to do in order to get this bad boy on the road. So don't eat or drink or smoke gum 30 minutes before providing your sample. Done.
Fill the tube with saliva to the black wavy line.
Alright, so let's do that, but I'm not gonna do that on camera. Ha ha ha, fooled ya. So I've got my liquid. Now what do I do?
Place the funnel on the tube with the blue liquid cap. Tighten to release the blue stabilizing fluid.
So like that.
It may take a minute or two to completely release.
Okay, so tighten. I'm tightening. Oh, there we go. There we go. I just had to use some muscle.
Once the blue liquid is released, shake the tube for at least 5 seconds.
Shake break.
Place the tube in the collection bag.
With the funnel on? Hello. What?
Place the tube in the collection bag.
Oh yeah, with the funnel on. Sealed. Right? Sure. Sealed. There you go.
Mail in your sample using the shipping box enclosed in your DNA kit, and watch your Ancestry account for updates.
We've sealed the bag, so now it's going inside the box. And I'm gonna go drop this off now. Alrighty. Into the post box it goes. So, I just sent off my DNA test to Ancestry, and we'll see what it comes back with. I am low-key nervous now that I've put it in the box to see what it comes back with, but I'm here to share it all with you. Well, it's been 6 months. That's right, it has been 6 months since I've gotten the results for the DNA test that I submitted. We're gonna go through the results, and sort of learn more about myself. So here we go. First, we're actually going to explore my traits. Trait me. I don't know what that's meant to mean. Your DNA suggests that you are more extroverted. Yeah, see, that's not surprising. Your DNA suggests that you are least likely to remember your dreams. You are, at one end of the spectrum, less likely than 80% of people who always remember their dreams. Dale, people with your DNA tend to have typical levels of beta-castrone. What does that mean? Beta-castrone is known for helping vision, but it's also important for your skin and immune system. Your body turns the beta-castrone you get from food into vitamin A. Too little vitamin A can cause infection and vision problems. Yeah, I learned something today. Look at you. Look at us. People with my DNA like mine tend to have average omega-3 levels. People like my DNA tend to have typical levels of vitamin B2. Our bodies don't absorb vitamin B2 well, so over 60% of people are likely to be vitamin B12 deficient. People with DNA like mine tend to have typical vitamin C levels. Get that OJ in your life. People with DNA like mine tend to have average vitamin D levels. Look at her, she's so happy. People with DNA like mine tend to have typical vitamin E levels. I get the typical vitamins and minerals that I need. That's good to know. Now we're moving on to my fitness. People have some DNA differences that are commonly found in elite endurance athletes. Ooh. What? Non-genetic factors like training and nutrition that are important in determining your physical endurance and athletic performance. I mean, I did do 2 half marathons, but that one was in like 2016 and one was like 2018. So like, I doubt if that's carried over to 2021. I can almost guarantee you that none of the training that I did had stuck at all. I'm very positive of that. Your DNA suggests that your heart rate may recover at an average rate from exercise. I mean, that's good. You don't want heart rate to recover too quickly. Muscle fatigue. Your DNA suggests that your muscles may tire at an average rate. Your DNA suggests that you don't have sprinter gene. Good. I wouldn't want to run fast. I'm athletic, but I can't run very fast. People with DNA like yours may have a higher ability to raise VO2 max through regular exercise. VO2 max is the maximum amount of oxygen that your body can use during intense exercise. The more oxygen you use, the more likely you can perform well for longer. Alcohol flush. Your face probably does not turn red after drinking alcohol. Alcohol flush is caused by genetic differences that is harder for your body to process alcohol. Gotcha. Asparagus metabite detection. Your DNA suggests that you do not notice a defective smell in your urine after eating asparagus. And okay, there has to be more here. We looked at one key genetic marker or your location in your DNA to estimate whether or not you notice a telltale asparagus and urine odor. But there's probably more to the genetic story here. What? Asparagus? Asparagus, how are you making it work? Bitter sensitivity. Your DNA tells us that you're probably not certain to bitter tastes. Caffeine consumption. Oh, this will be interesting. Based on your DNA, we might think that you're a moderate caffeine drinker. I disagree. I'm drinking caffeine now. Like, what are you talking about? By the way, can we do a close-up on this? Did you know that there's such a thing as Pepsi Max Lemon now? I mean, not sponsored, but please sponsor. And apparently I don't drink caffeine. Now moving on to fresh coriander aversion. Your DNA tells us that you like the taste of fresh coriander. Fresh coriander. A few people that are naturally opinion to the aromatic herb. You either love it or you really, really hate it. Lovers describe it as fresh and citrusy, while haters say that it's dirt or crushed bugs. Research into genetics of the smell may help explain the phenomenon. People who loathe fresh coriander aren't picky. It's actually in their gene. Apparently there's a distinctive DNA thing for coriander. What was it? Coriander, asparagus, and something else. I can't remember. We think that you do not have trouble with dairy. Ah, great. Love that for me. I am not lactose intolerant. That's good. I am less sensitive to urine or savory flavors. I had to look this up, and apparently it's a really bad like vegetable and stuff like that, so I guess that I'm not sensitive to it. So yeah, I mean, that's good to know. Your DNA suggests that you probably don't sneeze when exposed to bright light. Sweet sensitivity, this is not going to be great. Your DNA suggests that you're probably more sensitive to sweets. That's an understatement. My gosh, I love my sweet things. Alright, moving on to the personal birth weight. The DNA we tested suggests that you were probably an average-sized newborn. Okay. The DNA we tested tells us you probably don't have a cleft chin. What is a cleft chin? Cleft chin, sometimes called a chin dimple, is a small indentation in the chin that develops before you were born. It forms when you have two sides of the lower jaw that don't completely fuse together. Your DNA tells us that you probably have attached earlobes. If your earlobe forms a smooth line where it connects to your head, it's possibly considered attached. Other earlobes form a noticeable notch or angle when they're joined at the head. Earwax type. Gorgeous. I have wet earwax. Oh god. Whenever someone says the word wet, it's now WAP. I have WAP earlobes.
I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make it cream.
Eye color, I have dark eyes. I need full cam for this, thank you. Yeah, I have dark eyes. I also have dark circles under my eyes too. Ding. Your DNA suggests that you or your close male relatives have less than thick facial hair. I mean, that's true. Like, when I grow this out, it kind of doesn't get real thick, the individual hairs. So I suppose that's true. Finger length, here we go. Your DNA tells us that your ring finger may be longer than your index or your pointer finger. Actually, let's do this hand. Let's do that. Let's put that down and that down. What a weird thing they are. Look at that. Interesting. Turns out that the length of your fingers is related to how much testosterone you were exposed to in the womb. Greater testosterone exposed levels of most biological males, with the ring finger being a bit longer than an index finger. Because your biological females are exposed to less testosterone in the utero, they tend to have their index fingers and ring fingers about the same length, or even their index fingers a bit longer. Your DNA suggests that you're freckle-free. It looks like you've got the DNA for darker hair. It sure does. Your DNA tells us that you have hair strands that are average thickness. The DNA we tested suggests that your hair is naturally straight. Okay. Nothing much surprising there. The DNA, your DNA suggests that you have 3 types of eye-catching iris bones. Furrows, cypress, and rings. Male hair loss. Oh no. Oh no. Do I really want to... Oh. Your DNA suggests that you or a close male relative have a high chance of hair loss. No! No! I don't want to lose my hair. I already have been there and I've done that. I want to see if I can find a photo of me bald and put it right here, because it is not a good look, I will say. Oh no! Your DNA suggests that you have a light to medium skin tone. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm not... I do often joke that I am the whitest person around, but I'm not... Like, these are my arms. Apparently that is the... And I know the camera and the light isn't helping, but apparently that is the lightest part of your body. So I'm not overly... I mean, I am white, trust me. The special red sauce is not doing me any favours. Based on your DNA, you probably don't have a unibrow. I will say, my unibrow, I used to have one, but my unibrow for some reason has stopped growing. Is that the first sign of hair loss? No! The DNA suggests that you probably have developed all of your wisdom teeth. Okay, so thank God, because that means I don't have to go spend another week in dental surgery. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Thank God. So, we've gone through all of my traits. I've learnt more about myself, but it's time for the journey we've all been waiting for. Ta-da! Alright, it's time to learn where I'm from. Your DNA looks like you're from these 9 world regions. Okay, let's break this down. So 49% Scottish, but it can range from 24 to 29. Okay. 15% German, but it can range from 0 to 34%. Okay. Okay, I'm 15% German. I didn't expect that, but okay. But that includes things like that doesn't make any sense either. Like the Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, that's Austria, Croatia, Germany. The dramatic landscape of our German European region rises from Dutch and German low isles among the North Sea and forested uplands of the Austria Alps in the south. Okay, I'm 15% German. English and Northwestern European, so I got that. But definitely UK and English. Swedish and Denmark. Huh? 10%? Okay. Sweden and Denmark emerged from global ice as lands of lakes and islands, mountains and plains. Okay. Norway? 4% Norwegian? No, what? Okay. 4% Wales. Okay, that skims off the UK and stuff like that, so I'm not surprised. Russian and East European. Okay, this is 3%. Okay, this is that. No way. Okay, this is ridiculous. There's no way I'm 3% Eastern European and Russian. 2% Irish. That shocks me because I thought it was more Irish. Okay, I'm gonna pull up what I thought I was told as a kid. Like this is what 100% should have came back. I don't know where the other stuff's come from. So, and my family watches this video, so this will be awkward. And okay, this is a joke. There's no way I'm from the Baltics. There's literally no way. I mean, yeah, it came back as less than 1%, but there's no way. There's absolutely no way. So I think I have to do a bit more digging. So here's what the chart looks like as a whole. Things I should know about. So it's all European. So I am European nonsense. I don't know where to go from here. So that makes sense. Okay, so here's where I thought, this is what I thought. So your DNA connects you to 4 communities. So Australian and Queensland English settlers, so I understand that. And the Scottish Low Isles and stuff like that. But where did it get 15% German from? And 4% Norwegian? Like, what? I don't understand. Okay, I've opened up a can of worms. So, fam, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I didn't know what I was going to discover. But I'm glad I did in a way. You know, and like, I may never know what this is entailing. But I think it's time for a holiday to Europe. To finally discover what all this fuss is about, huh? Yeah, I think it's that. Wow, 15% German and 4% Norwegian and 3% Eastern European and Russian. That's not it. I mean, it might be it. It is it. Like, I don't know why I'm in denial. I'm reading my DNA test right now, but like, what? I thoroughly enjoyed it. Again, this was not sponsored by Ancestry, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's an interesting discovery on my part. You definitely... Great, the neighbors have started playing music. They're trying to shut this whole operation down. But definitely worth checking out, definitely worth doing. I dug a little deeper into the traits outside of this video, and it did give me some dietary requirements, some suggestions rather, and I definitely will take them on board, as well as, wow, trying to figure out where I'm from. Yeah, that's certainly interested. If you actually want me to go to these places and learn a bit more about them, please do let me know in the comments below. I am curious mind here for all of you on YouTube to discover. Right. If you want to support this and everything that I do, please do follow my Patreon at patreon.com/DaleCampbell. That's patreon.com/DaleCampbell, DaleCampbell. If you want to check out my many Instagram adventures, you can over on my Instagram at @TheDaleCampbell. That's TheDaleCampbell. That's the thing. Like, you wouldn't know. Then this is my thing. This whole thing is about don't judge a book by its cover. And there you go. I thought literally it was going to come back. You're Scottish and you're Welsh and Irish. I thought it was more Irish. So there you go. Thank you everyone for watching. I know this video has been hyped, but you've learnt more about me. Tell me where you're from in the comments below. That'd be greatly appreciated. Until next time, I've been Dale Campbell coming at ya, and I'll see you next time. Bye!